Hi, it's Jeffrey Cohen, U.S. Advanced Computing Infrastructures, Inc. We're going to do a short discussion of our blog on Belgorod, Russia, and Kursk, and what's been going on in Belgorod. And we wrote up a blog post. There have been cross-border raids from Ukraine into Belgorod and Kursk in March of this year. It appears it's a repeat of what happened a year ago. And so Russian citizens who acquired weapons, tanks, armored personnel carriers, and potentially rented a helicopter or two, entered Russian Federation regions of Kursk and Belgorod from the west, and they vacationed there for upwards of 2 days. They were met by Russian military forces, repelled, and left Russia. At least that's what the reporting said. Just a quick reminder to our listeners that cross-border raids, not wearing official military uniforms, is a criminal activity which subjects the persons of spying or treason treasonous scum, as said by President Vladimir Putin. Western media has been silent on Belgorod now, and Kiev Post is actually spreading some unsubstantiated rumors, claims, posts, telegram posts, things like that are discussing that it's actually Russia dropping gravity bombs from Russian airplanes, and that local law enforcement is the one setting up the roadblocks and helping to evacuate citizens, and that Russian military troops are being moved into Belgorod. Doesn't really surprise me. They've named the 7 villages in the Belgorod region that are getting the roadblocks. The other thing that was mentioned in the Kiev Post today was that 7 people connected with RDK, Russia Volunteer Corps, were arrested in Moscow. It's not a good story. They were overheard discussing treasonous plans of violence. They had a cache of weapons. They talked about killing foreigners in Russia. It's far from Belgorod. And it likely would have been the murder of innocents. And so just remember, Wednesday of this week, we publish an update. Special reconnaissance groups. And so Russia was calling these cross-border raiders special reconnaissance groups. Russian Senate leaders suggested that it was being coordinated by the UK, US, and NATO. This is tough stuff, right? 2 days before that, Monday, 18th, Ukraine said they would support these groups because these groups are becoming a force, a military force, a formidable force. And one of them, the Freedom of Russia Legion, provided a list of losses which implied some organizational capability and a Chechen connection. That at least one of the attacks was co-sponsored by Chechnya. Those are tricky sentences there. And pretty quiet. And those, on the 17th, which was Sunday, a day before, Russia changed the way it described the raiders as saboteurs. So downplaying the intensity and basically saying everything was fine, the incursions were attempted and were thwarted, no biggie. Now before that, if you look at the 16th, there was a lot of excitement, social media, a lot of YouTube videos, things going on, right? About Russian citizens going back into Belgorod, Russia, vacationing, and causing a bit of mayhem.